What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Rowie Plays here, and thought we'd try something a little bit different. As the thumbnail and the title will admit, this is my first time giving PC Building Simulator 2 a go. Downloaded a couple days ago, had a long day of work on the first day, so I didn't feel like playing it last night. You guys just would have gotten a very lethargic, not interested me. So left it for a day. I think it's going to work out better this way. So yeah, I thought I'd jump in, spark it up, and we're going to run through the career mode. All I know about this game is apparently it continues on. You're still working for your uncle. I do know in the first game you were able to somehow buy the company, whether buy it or buy shares in it. I'm not too sure. I never got that far, mainly because I didn't understand a lot of it, and I was always trying to build my own system above everything else. And I have a very expensive system as it appears in the game. Of course, prices were a little bit different on the first game. So we're going to try something different. For those of you who watch most of my videos, you will notice that I am glancing to the side. For some reason, it started on my second screen. I don't know how to change that, so I'm not going to mess with it. That is not something I am comfortable doing, so I'm going to just leave it there. I've changed the orientation of it. Instead of being a portrait portrait layout, it's now back to landscape, and I'm just going to write it out, see how it goes. Maybe I'll get used to the idea of having all my screens that way. I do like having the T variation, but we're gonna go with that. Good. So I've been rambling on for long enough. Let's get into it, and let's just build some new PCs. Okay, so I've made a fatal error there. Give me a second, guys. We'll change this up a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Not perfect. Jesus. You know what? I want to get rid of this. I'll just leave it there. There we go. So let's get into it. We're going to select new game because we want the new game part. I did notice there's a little bit of a title screen section in there. So we're going to change that. Move my microphone back a bit. Okay, so there's been a fire. Now you're at this. And you sure? I don't know if this is part of the first game. I never got that far, like I said. So I couldn't tell you for sure, but a whole bunch of stuff. Let's have a look around the store. Obviously, some shelving, some CDs, air compressor can, random boxes. You can't see all of them. A lot of mail. Gonna guess is maybe a second location. And back to what you expect from Tim. Coffee cups all over the place. Really old retro screens. Can you go and see what this stuff is? Fontus. So anyone who knows what Fontus was from the first game, maybe that's a connection. I'm not sure. Again, like I said, didn't get that far. Made a lot of mistakes. Got coasters in the form of the original game's logo. Coffee cups. Folder that I might need to read, I'm not sure. Empty boxes, coffee mugs. For some reason, 2 copies of that exact same mail piece. Who knows? All right. Okay, so there's a letter from Uncle Tim. From Tim's Red Hot Repairs in the letterhead. So I guess you've seen the old shop, or what's left of it. Sorry I wasn't there to take the edge off the shock. But I've got a meeting with the insurance company to discuss the fire. Apparently, they think it might have been deliberate. What a crazy idea. It already sounds like it might have been deliberate, and then Uncle Tim did it. Anyway, it's lucky that I had this whole place as a standby. Yes, lucky. I managed to rescue the PCs I was working on before the fire. Okay. And I've moved them all here. You'll see me to fix them and collect the money for the jobs. I'm sure you take most of the cut for that, so that's fine. If customers ask about the smoky aroma, just tell them we had to solder something. I also knew you need a shop computer. How wise. So I've sent one of mine over. It should have arrived by now. Check the delivery area at the back of the workshop. Fair warning, it doesn't work, but it might need a new GPU. So I've sent one of those over too. It's the best money can buy. Anyway, get it fixed up, plug it in, check your emails. You're welcome. Oh, I should mention that I had to borrow $15 this morning for a breakfast. For a breakfast? Who speaks that way? If I've learned one thing in life, it's never meet the insurance agents on an empty stomach. Uncle Tim. And then he had to handwrite it too, apparently. If you've learned one thing in life, how many times have you had to speak to an insurance agent? This already sounds dodgy. Okay, walk over to delivery boxes. So we'll have a quick look behind the main display as well. So we've got some little display windows, probably access from the back here as well. You can't crouch in this, so we're stuck to what we got. Few spare parts, bins. We obviously can't interact with that file now, so that's fine. Again, display areas, which for some reason has got boxes there. I'm going to guess these are shelves that have just fallen down. Yeah, one says shelves. Probably had a second set there. I can see some arms there for it, so that'll work. All right, go back into the back. Got some boxes. We're going to get a storage area. I played the beta, so from the beta, this store didn't exist. Wasn't on there at all. This was indeed a storage area, just like a spare room. I didn't play a lot of the beta, so if there was more to it, I apologize. Didn't see that part. But we're going to see what we can find today. So I just have a quick look before we actually get into the game. Little cart area, little workbench. I do know you can change the workbenches around, so I think I made this a painting area in my one. Okay, we've got one computer that seems to be fully working. There's little clipboards here, even though the information is right there. It's probably not a bad idea, though. Another PC that obviously need to fix. Spare parts. These, I'm hoping you can interact with them and somehow make them customized. I did have a fool around with the free build mode, so I didn't find a way to do it, but maybe you will in this one. Again, more spare parts, spare monitor, another PC, another workbench that's ready, although it doesn't seem to be too ready. Random phone. Alright, we'll see about that. Random note, sticky note. Okay, so more storage, more equipment, more mess. This area, more storage, got a notice board. Of course, there are several invoices written there, whether they're ours or not. Okay, got a bit. Got a PC, which I can't interact with yet. There's also interact with the delivery. More photos, Hoover. Okay, so it looks like there's been an attempt. Okay, we have an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080. Looks like a Founders Edition, if that's the actual card, so that's fine. Not that it matters what the card looks like. Wow, a 3080. Let's not ask Uncle Tim how Uncle Tim managed to get a hold of one of these. Yeah, he seems quite dodgy. That's probably how. Now you just need the PC that he sent. It should be somewhere in the corridor, which is exactly where I thought it was. And then set up on a workbench, which is probably why this one's there. And we're back to slowly opening these little little screw hot areas, as we saw in the last spot. Now it's going to literally tell me what I do and don't need to do, which is going to be oh so fun. It's literally going to tell me exactly second for second what I need to do. Wow, that's going to be it's going to get old real quick. I've not seen a CPU call like that before, so that's interesting. Never seen the fan facing outwards, always one back, one front kind of thing, if there's been fans on them. Oh, I suppose the more Tony faces it that way. Yeah, I just didn't use it on mine. I already had an AIO ready when I bought mine, so. Okay, power on. Power on? Yeah, power on. up here. Oh, okay. So it's kept the logo from when I was doing free play. I tried to see if I can use any custom logos as far as front and desk mats. So desk mats, I couldn't find a way to do it. Got a few interests in there. We'll figure that one out at a later date. Maybe I've got to mod it a little bit. Who knows? But yeah, they were able to let me put it on my desktop background. This is where all your jobs, messages, okay, all that. Now, this time, I know I spoke about it last time. Now, I couldn't find any setup where someone had already done kind of like an inventory or job PDF. So I'm just going to handwrite them, and I'm going to make up the job PDF at a later date and have that synced to my iPad. That way we keep an eye on what this person has, what their jobs have been, that kind of thing. I'm going to get fully immersed into this series just to keep a complete lock on it. So we're going to see. So here we are. Go to inbox. Let's go through our mail. Okay, who wants this one? Greetings, my name is Cassante, so we're going to go Cassante. So I will take down his email address as well. I'm currently working in. Oh, sorry. My name is Cassante. I'm an urban aesthetic innovator and an artist. Okay, thank you. I'm currently working on ambitious projects about preservation of danger, and I need my PC to be painted completely red to match the color of the rest of my room. Is this something you can do, Peace Cassante? Don't need any money on parts, but he will pay me $120 in labor. Now, I do not know whether or not I need to actually do anything to his computer in the future. So I'm just going to check the charge on my phone. I'm not going to write it all down. It turns out we have enough. So let's just... What? See how that one turned out. Not blurry at all, which is good. Some of it will, I'm sure, cross over. And there we go. There's Cassante's job done. So we'll accept it. It doesn't cost anything for parts, so we don't need to order parts. That's fine. Accept a job. So apparently I already have some jobs done. Left click this. Scan for viruses. This is from G. Orban. Okay, so I'm going to save on writing things down for now because I'm going to photograph basically everything. And after this whole setup, we'll go from there. So, G. Orban. Again, mate, we're going to take a photo of all your stuff. Even though most of it seems pretty stock standard. Which is fine. Wants me to remove a virus. So that is fine. Any comments about... PC shop before, we found it empty in space. That's fine. Okay, apparently we've already got the job here. Alright, so we'll chuck it on that workbench, because I'm guessing that this workbench is still cluttered with shite. I'm guessing I still can't interact with these ones at all. Yeah, that's fine. This will basically just be like a very simple simple setup where I've just got to type everything, tap through everything and go from there. Oh, I've got to, that's right, I got to plug all the cords back in. I forgot I had to do this. I'm so used to like how it slightly higher I'd gotten on the last game. So I didn't have to do that part. I paid for it. At least with this one, I don't have to reset the computer, which is kind of odd. Most programs you do need to reset to get the full advantage of it. This one's going to have a little bit of a length time, yeah. Sorry, checking that I had a cup. There's a little bit of stuff in it, so give me 1 moment. Alright, that one is all sorted. So can I get rid of that one? 2. I remember the first time I played it, I always worried. It's like, oh, you know, I just gotten rid of some shit. Alright, that was for G. Orban. Select. So there is 120 in our pocket. 1 second, I'm just going to get a cup so that I can have a drink. I drank a lot of juice, so I have a lot of the cups. I actually have one of their new systems coming today. Don't need the shaker piece, so I can go there. Alright, so labor's all good. Parts is all good. I'm guessing basically parts would total out. It's like, oh, how much you spent on parts, and then you can go from there. What I have been told for certain games is basically if you do not need the parts, like if you don't use the parts budget, you actually get what's left. So if you get, you know, $200 in a parts budget and they give it to you specifically for memory, and you buy like two $10 sticks of RAM, you get the 180 what's left over. Sorry about that click. That was very bloody loud. So that's it. That's done. And that's all I did. Did a very basic virus check for him. And that's it. Sorry. Okay, PC1 is on the way back to the customer. You've paid on. The other PCs on the workbench are now available. Okay, so now I can work on those ones. So check out the emails that were sent. Okay, sweet, done. So these would be all the ones that were there. These would be basically what was needed, what was left. So this will actually tell me what I needed. Okay, that's fine. That's absolutely perfect. None of them have a parts budget, however, so I must have the parts, which again is fine. And again, I don't know whether I'm going to need to work on these again, so. I just want to keep a constant track of it, because that way I can actually track what I may or may not have done to the computer. I know this is kind of boring for some of you, but to me it's kind of the bread and butter of making sure this works out. So this one's full of shit. Damn, that is a lot of ends. And I've already done Sundays. Alright, so that's cool. Point completed. So I might not need to do this because all that's there, so it's proof. Okay, that's good. Okay, inbox, let's have a look. What's this? New parts, we don't need to know about that. If you're reading this, you got that old PC of mine up and running. I knew you could do it. So now you've got a new workshop, and a computer, which means we're officially open for business. Only problem is money. I mean, it's slowly coming in. I've gotten that $15 worth over and done with, so that's nice. Specifically, we don't have any. We do, because I did my job. I'm sure you can make do for now, but if you really need the cash, the bank might be able to set you up with a loan. Now, this is something we didn't have in the first game, to my knowledge. Again, like I said, did not finish it. Barely think I broke the bank on it. Broke the seal on the game. Still on the game, so I might give it another crack and see if I can finish off the career mode. We never know. But yeah, I never saw a part to have a loan. Don't push it, okay? They're already asking me awkward questions about what happened to the old shop. I think a trip abroad might be in order. Holy shit, are you kidding me? If they think you did insurance fraud, that's going to be a big freaking claim. Oh, I'm going on a trip abroad after I burnt my old store down, because that's how it looks. Good luck, Uncle Tim. P.S. I've posted you another little gift, something to help organize things. It should arrive tomorrow. Keep an eye out. Okay. Great. That's cool. I personally think he did it. Now, that's everything. So everything should rock up soon enough. Now, let's just quickly check. I have nothing else in there. Nothing else there. I don't have the tablet yet, which means I can't work on anything else. Let me see, what do we need for this one? Okay, lighting app allows you to create great effects on customers. For this job, customer just simply wants lights set, yes, I am paraphrasing, lights set to rainbow with the walk effect. Let's get started, access the monitor. That is a pretty cool looking case as far as all the work you've done to it for like coloring and stuff. What's the case? You're not going to show me. That's cool. I've got it somewhere else on what needs to be done. Double click. It's like anything else. So select all, rainbow, and then the walk effect. Done. Simple enough. Not stream obviously works no matter what. So there we go. And if I look at it, place it in the area. So there we go. There's some more money that I didn't have to do anything for, technically. But let's see by how much. Collect. That was $220 for lighting. Now, my curiosity is... Okay. My curiosity is there a way to know what I do and don't have? Because I don't have a clue. For this job, you need to have a customer CPU, which means making the CPU run faster than its stock frequency. Connect cables to the PC and get the monitor started. I'll be honest, I hate overclocking because I don't think I'm doing it right. There were a lot of jobs on the first game I turned down because I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, so they're using an EVGA system. Okay, CPU. This is where you can see. Cool. System overclocking. Increasing the base. But you need to be careful. So, base clock. So here's 140 FPS. Doesn't tell me what I want. Oh wait, here we are. Increased to 135. That looks good for a stable overclock. Click the settings to apply changes. And yes, so there we go. Like I said, I don't like this kind of stuff, so unless I've got someone telling me what I'm doing continuously, probably ain't going to do it often. Can also let you stress test CPU. Oh, look and see. Got a little bit of time. I haven't overclocked any of my equipment. It's not something I'm interested in doing. quite anytime soon. But who knows? Congratulations, maintained within, remain within its operating parameters. Done. Take PC back to delivery area. Again, here's money for basically no work. Overclock. I'm collecting $320 for an overclock. Yeah, I'm sure that's stuff you could probably do on your own, to be honest. Okay, customer wants you to water cool their GPU and add it into their existing water cooled loop. That's cool. I gotta remove that. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, that is the first thing I'm paying for. Move to the workbench next to you to water cool stuff. Oh, so this is what this one's for. Oh, so I literally get to actually take things apart this time. Kind of yay? I don't know. Okay, so putting on fresh thermals. Cool. Okay, so we've got to remove the old stuff. I'm not going to add too much because I don't want to screw it up. Okay, so there's the EK block. This might encourage me to do some more CPU stuff in the future. So who knows? Nice work. It is done. Normally I wouldn't do it. It's not something I've got a lot of interest in. Right, that is done. Oh, pipes. Here we go. I'm going to cruise in a little bit. Oh yeah, that would make sense. Oh, I don't know. Now loop is through. See decide which coolant. Left click the select coolant. He didn't say a coolant, I don't think. Did he? Can I see the email? I don't remember him specifying. But we'll wait until he says something. Well done. Now, can I quickly go and look at my PC? Because if he specified a color, do not want to screw that up. Could you please water cool my PC and set it to... You don't actually specify, which is probably why the tutorial part of it didn't say anything. Okay, so let's throw you in. Let's remember that the cables don't come pre-installed. And let's go back. Now it says incomplete case, but I don't know what it's on about. So it's going to bug me on that one. Alright, this one's right where I need it to be. I'm pretty sure I removed an IO shield. PT shroud, sorry. There we go. It did have a piece like that, but I don't think I'm going to be able to actually put that on. Yeah. So that is absolutely fine. There we go, my friend. Collect the money. It's like $270, and I didn't spend a damn cent. And now I'm almost up to $1,000. Just one last thing to do. Let's give your business a new name. Go to the hallway and left-click the business panel. So I actually get to name it, yeah? Well, let's go with, let's just start simple, PC repairs. You guys can comment down below if you want something different. You guys can name my actual store. Whether I redline or not, this will be the store that I stick with. We'll try to bring it back. Like I said, give it a name. Most creative wins. It'll go up. Hell, I might even change it video to video. We don't know yet. But we'll see how we go from there. There you go. Rory's PC repairs. Everything's spelled correctly for once, which is good. So, yeah. So that's that. Oh, the door? Okay. Okay, here you can end your day and advance to tomorrow. You don't need to buy any new parts yet, but in future you may need to check that you have everything ordered, that you've ordered everything you need before going home, which is one thing I like to do. I like to make sure that I purchase it as I'm ordering it. So as I'm going through all the job listings, I'll open up the shop, order what I need. That way when I leave that email, everything's done. I know that it is in my cart and it's going to be sorted out. If there are certain things with timers on them, I may need to make a separate order and make them timed away if I can't pay for it straight away. So sometimes I have time. You can look at the calendar at any time to keep track of all your jobs, deliveries, and deadlines. So there we go, rent paid. I've got that right now. I could pay it if I wanted to, but that's fine. We also have Casante's order coming in the next day. So we'll end that day. Hopefully not get yelled at. And we're good. Hope so. Well, we have a busy day ahead. We actually don't. We have one job. You accepted a job yesterday for the customer's PC has arrived. It needs to be painted red, so take it to the workbench and let's get spraying. I don't have a spray paint bench. Unless you've designated one for me. Changing your workbench type. For this job, you need to change and refit the workbench ready for case customization. Highlight the workbench and press B to change it. Case modding. There you go. So you can actually do separate things. So this one we need case modding, which is what we've got. Love how it ideas the stickers out here, which is great, but this one needs to just be simply painted red. That's it. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. What's that? Customer wants the glass sprayed too. Alright, cool. Whatever you want, man. I'm here for it, eh? That mesh is... Oh, it might be just with glass. Who knows? And done. But with the very edgings, which I don't think you can change. So we'll take that. That's all you wanted done to it. We'll chuck that in the loading bay. And collect on Casante's things. 120 bucks. There we go. So we're already over $1,000. I'm going to save it here. That way I'm being smart and being safe. Now I did notice that we had a new piece in there. So this is for the surf zone. The surf zone. He's not being funny. He's just... replace air cooler. That's fine. What do you got? What air cooler do you have? You have Prism. AMD Prism, Race Prism. There we go. And there we go. Next day delivery is free. Bye. Now, I'm not buying. I'm not doing it the day of, so I'm not going to bother. A lot of the time I would buy same day of, so that way it was already ready. But this one is not. No, this one's not ready. So it's not going to be there until the next day, so I'm not going to bother. Yeah, I'm going to flag them as done. So yeah. Load it up, lets me know that there are new things in store, which is fine. And that is effectively me done for the day. Which is not what it says. So, what's that? Oh, tablet. I did get the tablet. Hell yeah. My new tablet is now ready to use. It's packed with apps. Has a snazzy camera and can be used to move and manage your time more effectively. If you're not sure where to start, check out the pre-installed Designer app. Which is great, because this place looks like shit. Big Bob has agreed to decorate your workshop for free. You can change the floor, ceilings, walls, posters, desks, and many other features. Let's see what's available. Obviously, I'm guessing it's going to go up to a certain point. I wouldn't want to pay for everything. Let me see. Walls. That's not too bad. What's vintage? Not too much brick. Futuristic. Oh, I don't know if I like it. PC Parts Builder Simulator 1. Oh, that's original. Then what space? So I don't know on that one, eh? Like it's a little bit too lightsy whitey. You know what? We'll take a batch with this for now. Oh, there are some other options. Oh, that's for the image. Hell yeah. Door will come standard. That. I mean, hopefully you can customize it, would be great. Nope, I'm not going to change any of those. For now, we'll make that discussion later. Okay, so that's the entire store. Roof. Now, I want space for the bottom. We'll go with that for the roof. Why not? He's doing it for free, so... I mean, it's very themed out. You know what, I might go with... I'll go the whole lot in the same design for now. Although I do admit, I think the Space Age look will go first. Decorator's app is disabled in this spot, which is fine. So, alright then. Okay. Do I get to choose it in here? You can only use the app while walking around the actual workshop, which is fine. Guessing this place maybe cleans up more and more as the game goes on. We will completely see as we go. So look, I like the look of it for now. I think it's a nice paneling look, but we'll see as we go. I am, however, going to look at the shop. We have a little bit of money. I'm going to look at power-ups. I want to connect, auto connect. $2,000. Okay, so now I know what I'm going to work towards. Auto screw tool, auto connect, which is the cables, yep. Set off the saw and remove, that would be great. Faster installation would be nice. What else we got? Auto cable tool. Is this what I said? Install components, connect their cables automatically. Oh, okay, fair enough. Tap a connector or cable for it to connect automatically. Okay, so alright. We'll see what happens with that. I had a job ordered for the next day. So there we go. I suppose that's it. And we'll go from there. And I'm still over $1,000, which, as many of you remember, was far better than I ever did with the old one. Where's the PC? Did he not give me the PC? Did I not accept it? I didn't accept it. Okay. Oh, replace SSD. That's a new one. I bought a component. We're fine. I bought the... Now I have to buy it again. Yay. Yeah, I'm not happy about that one, but that was my mistake on that one. Painted red. Unfortunately, it was also vertically matched to the red I had used to paint the walls, and I tripped over it and landed on my nose. We're about the interface between technology and pain. I'm really feeling this one. Okay, sweet. I mean, it's not my fault you fell on it. What do you want? Replace SSD. Sweet. Firstly, Calamity, you're a new customer. What do you got? Bit of a weird group of customers I have so far. Right, SSD, what have you got? You got a data XPG. Storage. A data. And that's probably why it didn't show that I'd paid anything. Oh wait, no, because I got the piece today. Never mind. Delivered. Done. These ones. On their way. And so I might do these two and then I'll wrap it up a little bit. I don't know who's getting what done first. I don't care. Because I'll fix both of them and then hand them off at the same time. And like I said, we'll go from there. Alrighty then. So, what did you need done? Replacing components. Yeah, that's great. I know what I'm doing to a degree. Broken parts. You want the air cooler fixed. I need to unplug that cord. Oh, I need to get rid of the old stuff. Okay. It is smart too. It's just in the first game you never ever had to. But I do like the idea of this. Okay, so in that case, we'll get some new shit. It really doesn't matter. At least I wouldn't think it does. And there it goes again, telling me exactly what I need to do, which I already know. I need to make sure it can boot up. This one only needs me to do certain things, which is absolutely fine. Storage, new one. What? Oh, you don't trust that you've got it? Oh, that's not really a me thing. Not really my problem. Oh, wait, select the monitor. You didn't say I was installing an OS. But alright, that's fine. You're good to go, you're good to go. You can go away. You can close. I'll collect parts budget. So total was 3. So I used $90 on parts, which is less than the parts budget, which is fine. I made an extra profit. Broken. Okay. So 170 and 50 is 120. Sorry, is 220. I made a profit of 196. Which means what? Yet again, I used less than $50 on the profit on the parts. New parts available. That's fine. Those ones I'll get rid of. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Again, to everyone that came through and watched, thank you tremendously for checking it out. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell as well. It helps the channel out a great deal, and also lets you know when we're uploading next. Like I said, for those of you who think maybe the name wasn't the greatest, fair cop, probably wasn't. But jump down in the comment section down below. Let me know your ideas. You know, maybe I'll chuck another one on. Maybe I'll change it every time I make a video. You never know. It's quite an option. And then we'll, then we'll go from there, continue on, and we'll change up a little bit day by day. So, you know, it might be Roy's Repair Shop today. It could be Alfred 97's PC parts tomorrow. I know, it's an example. I'm not saying there's a channel out there called Alfred's. There could be. I don't know. But yeah, that's the kind of thing we're going to do. So yeah, so we'll do that bit here and there. These will basically be the videos for the next couple days until I get everything sorted out as far as my Xbox to go and start working again. Had a few issues picking that up and getting all the parts going. I've got a new part from Elgato. I've forgotten the part already. Basically, the part that plugs in. Sorry, the HD60. There we go. HD60 Plus or HD60 Standard, whichever one I already had. I ordered a new one in. So we'll see what happens with that. Maybe it'll come in today. I do have orders I'm waiting on today. So we'll just kind of see on that point. And then we'll go from there. And yeah, that way we'll do another video pretty soon. And see how we go. All right. Bye guys.